This is Real Wealth Network's 2019 market overview for Huntsville, Alabama. Huntsville, Alabama is one of the nation's most affordable cities to invest in real estate today. It also has a steady job market and growing population, 38% of whom are renters. These are good signs for investors interested in attracting long-term tenants to generate solid monthly cash flow. In this video, you'll learn about the top 3 factors that make Huntsville one of the strongest real estate markets today: affordability, cash flow, population growth, and job growth. Before we get to that, here's a little background information. The 4th largest city in Alabama, Huntsville is just a 90-mile drive on I-65 heading north from Birmingham. Founded in 1811, Huntsville is known for its rich southern heritage and a legacy of space missions. Huntsville actually earned the nickname the Rocket City during the 1960s when the Saturn V rocket was developed at Marshall Space Flight Center. This made it possible for Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin to later walk on the moon. The top employer is Redstone Arsenal Army Post, which provides over 31,000 jobs. The next largest employers include NASA Marshall Space Flight Center and local hospital systems. The city is also home to several Fortune 500 companies, which provide a broad base of manufacturing, retail, and service industries to the area. In fact, 50 of the nation's top Fortune 500 companies, from GE to Lockheed Martin, Level 3 Communications, AT&T, and Verizon, now have a presence in the Huntsville area. Toyota has a one-of-a-kind manufacturing plant in Huntsville, the only plant in the world to build a 4-cylinder, V6, and V8 engines under one roof. This $864 million facility has expanded 4 times in recent years, growing to nearly 1,500 team members by January 2017. The plant has also invested more than $7 million in local philanthropic and educational initiatives. Finally, Huntsville is also the home of Cummings Research Park, which is the 2nd largest research park in the nation and the 4th largest in the world. This facility is a leading model for transforming research into business success. Today, Huntsville has been called, quote, one of the top communities leading the economic recovery by USA Today and, quote, one of the nation's most affordable cities by Money Magazine. With a cost of living well below the national average, growing technology, space, and defense industries, and Alabama's lower tax rates, it's pretty clear why so many people and companies are moving here. Huntsville offers great opportunities for investors today. It's one of the nation's most affordable cities, it has a steady job market that offers STEM workers higher than average salaries, and a growing population, 38% of whom are renters. These are good signs for investors interested in generating passive monthly income. Let's take a closer look. In January 2018, the median price of 3-bedroom homes in Huntsville was $151,000. This is 25% more affordable than the median price of $202,000 for 3-bedroom homes nationwide. In the neighborhoods where RWN members invest, the median price of 3-bedroom homes in Huntsville was $87,000 in January 2018. This is 57% less than the national average of $202,000. This shows us that property values in Huntsville are much lower than many other cities across the United States today, especially in the areas where RWN members invest. In January 2018, the median monthly rent of 3-bedroom homes in Huntsville was $1,121, which is 1.17% of the purchase price of $151,000. This is considerably above the national purchase-to-rent ratio of 0.71%. In the neighborhoods where RWN members invest, the median monthly rent of 3-bedroom homes in Huntsville was $904 in January 2018, which is 1.19% of the purchase price of $87,000. This shows us that the Huntsville metro area offers investors the opportunity to make solid monthly cash flow, especially in the areas where RWN members invest. Since 2010, Huntsville's population has increased 8.62%. During the same period, the national population grew by only 5.29%. This shows us that people are moving to Huntsville at a higher rate than most other cities across the United States. This type of population growth, when coupled with affordable real estate prices and job growth, is a good sign that a real estate market is strong. In the past year, the number of jobs in Huntsville has grown by 3.56%. This is 106% higher than the national job growth during this period. This shows us that Huntsville is creating jobs faster than many other U.S. markets today, and this is an extremely promising sign for real estate investors. In January 2012, median price of 3-bedroom homes in Huntsville was $118,000. This means that, in the last 6 years, January 2012 to January 2018, 3-bedroom homes in Huntsville appreciated by 28%. During the same period, 3-bedroom homes increased by 41% nationwide. Between January 2012 and January 2018, the average rent for 3-bedroom homes in Huntsville decreased by 0.27%. Nationally, rents increased by 17% during this period. At first glance, it looks like Huntsville would not be the best market for investors who are primarily interested in equity growth. However, the possibility of future growth seems pretty likely for a number of reasons, including it's one of the most affordable places to live in the United States, it's been nationally recognized as a prominent technology hub that offers STEM employees higher than average salaries. Huntsville also benefits from Alabama's lower tax rates, which can significantly help with ROI. So let's do a quick recap. Number 1. Huntsville is affordable. In the Huntsville neighborhoods where Real Wealth Network members invest, 3-bedroom home values are 57% lower than the national average. Number 2. Huntsville is cash flowing. In some Huntsville neighborhoods, it's possible to rent homes for 1.19% of the purchase price, which is significantly higher than the national average. Number 3. Huntsville is growing quickly. Since 2010, Huntsville's population has increased by 8.62%. During the same period, the national population grew by only 5.29%. Plus, in the past year, the number of jobs in Huntsville has grown by 3.56%. This is 106% higher than the national job growth during this period. Number 4. Huntsville has appreciation. Huntsville home values have appreciated by 28% in the last 6 years, compared to 41% nationally, and rents appreciated by 0.27% compared to 17% nationally. It's one of the most affordable places to live in the United States. It's been nationally recognized as a prominent technology hub that offers STEM employees higher than average salaries, and Huntsville also benefits from Alabama's lower tax rates, which can significantly help with ROI.